Shalom, 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 Yasha Allah. All praise to Yahweh Ba'ashim Mashiach Yahushai. Hope everybody is blessed. Hope everybody is in the spirit of the Most High Yahushai. I'm just coming to y'all on a late night tip, or depending on where you at, might be early morning, or whatever hell time of the day it is, wherever the hell you at. But Shalom Israel, I just want to come to y'all with a quick update announcement, being that we coming into the holy day season. All right. No, I'm not up here to talk about no damn drama. All right. There's enough of that madness going around. But I may address some things. I don't know, maybe in a couple of days of what's going on in the nation. But there's always something going on in the nation. What the hell? But anyway, no drama, no drama, no drama, no drama, and no folly, Israel. But anyway, real quick, Shalom, brothers and sisters. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashim Mashiach Yahushai. Hope everybody is blessed in the spirit. Hope everybody's well. Most High is watching over you and your family, your loved ones, your congregations, camps, all the brothers and sisters that are in Yahushai throughout the four corners of the earth. Shalom, Tiana. H.O.I. Bloomington in the building. All right, we coming to y'all soon, sis. Most High willing, Most High willing. Time is flying. November is already over. It's almost Esau's new wicked pagan year. I mean, December is next week. The Hanukkah is coming right up. That's what I want to talk about. But Shalom Karataziah. H.O.I. Detroit in the building. All right. Shalom, everybody that's up. Y'all up early on the East Coast. Some of y'all got to go to that plantation. I know how it is. All right. It's rough. I remember them days of working for Esau. That's why I had to come up with a business of my own, because I need to create my own hours. But blessings to you, brothers and sisters, that ain't nothing wrong with that 9 to 5. You got to do what you got to do. You got to pay them bills. You got to take care of that family. Ain't nothing wrong with that either. So I give blessings to my brothers and sisters that still have to get up, in this kingdom and do that daily grind. All praises to you. You got to make your living, As long as you ain't doing nothing wicked or illegal, it's all good. So good morning, everybody. And the season is here. Hanukkah is here. We 2 weeks away. Tonight, sundown coming into the morning, we're actually 2 weeks away. We're actually 2 weeks away from the Hanukkah. So real quick, some of y'all inbox me and email me and ask me to update what's available on the menorahs. The menorahs are going fast. So get yours for the Hanukkah season. So what I got left in stock, I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to go from the biggest to the smallest. I got right here, I got the 14-inch. This is the 14-inch. I call this the menorah. This is the 14-inch. I got some of these still in stock. It has the menorah and the shield and the fish on it. All right, so if you don't like none of those symbols, then this is not the one for you. But don't be over-righteous, all right? I got the menorah. This coming 14-inch and 13-inch. 15 inches sold out. 15 inches sold out. These are going fast, all right? That's the 14-inch menorah. There's the whole look at it right there. Some of y'all inbox me, email me, ask me to show what menorahs are available for Hanukkah, all right? The next one I have is the 12-inch with the Jerusalem on it, all right? The Jerusalem and the seashells on it. This is the 12-inch, all right? It has Jerusalem on both sides around these little round pieces right here, and it has the shells up here, all right? This is the 12-inch, all right? I have these left in stock, all right? The 12-inch Jerusalem menorah. I have these in stock, all right? I have these two. These are the 10 inches. All right, this is the round 10-inch. All right, with Jerusalem, this has Jerusalem on both sides with the design. This is the round 10-inch, and this is more so like the square. I just call it round and square because of the bottom. They're both 10 inches, but this has Shalom on one side and then Jerusalem on the other side. These are the 10 inches, but, all right, there you go, the 10 inches. But Salakia, unfortunately, Shalom Torah, H.O.I, New York, New Jersey in the building. Good morning, y'all. Shalakia, unfortunately, these are sold out right now. I will not get these, the 10 inches. These are my most popular sellers. All right. These will not be back in stock until January. I do apologize about that. But due to COVID and the customs and everything, I can't get the shipment in. I can't, Shalom Mak. I can't get the shipment in time for Hanukkah. I do apologize about that. Hanukkah is only in 2 weeks. But all the other ones y'all can get. Orders are going out every day. I'm gonna tell you about the chains, brother Tony. I'm gonna get to the chains. So these are the 10-inch menorahs. These are two different designs. The more rounder one, like the bowl, like it tells you when it describes it in Zechariah. And this is more of like a squarer bottom. On this 10-inch one, it has Jerusalem, Shalom and Jerusalem on it. And this one just has Jerusalem on both sides, all right? But these, I do apologize unless something changes. But due to this COVID, I'm having a problem with getting some of my orders in through customs, all right? So, yeah, you got yours already. Okay, you bragging. Just messing with you, sis. But these are my most popular sellers, so these sell all year round. A lot of people like the 10-inch because they're not too big, they're not too small, they're like the perfect size. The candles are nice size, so these are like a popular seller. But I'll have these back in January, like the first or second week in January. Shalom Yakataz, I'll have these back. All right, so I do apologize, y'all, but these are sold out. If anything changes, I'll update y'all. But I got about maybe 4 of these left, and those are all sold already. I got to ship those out today. All right, so that's the 10 inches, but I'll have these back in January, so you can have them for the rest of the holy days. You can have them for the rest of the holy days. Yeah, Sister Karada, as I said, perfect size. Shalom, Ephraim. So y'all can have these for next year. But if anything changes, if I get, if they can come through customs and I can get them this week, then I can still get them out to y'all by Hanukkah. I'll let y'all know. But these are the two 10-inch designs I have, okay? The next on the plate is the 6-inch. This is the mini 6-inch with, it has the different sides on the bottom of it. And it have each symbol of the 12 tribes on the bottom of it, on the bottom rectangle. It's 6-sided on each side, all right? And it has the different symbols of the 12 tribes, and it has Jerusalem in modern Hebrew writing going around on the top. All right, so these are the 6-inch ones. You can get these. These are good too for like a desktop, or these are good for your home too. Now if you don't like to go too big, you like to go regular size. These are still available to 6 inches. All right, and these are also available. The 4-inch, the only ones I got in silver with brass tops, with gold plated or brass tops. All right, golden color, brass color, whatever tops. But these are the only ones I got in silver, and this says Shalom on both sides. All right, it says Shalom on both sides. All right, but this is the only one we have in silver. All right, and it also says Jerusalem on the bottom. It's real tiny, but it says Jerusalem on the bottom also. All right, going across here on the bottom. These are the 4-inch. Only ones I have in silver. I'm trying to get more silver ones by this week because some of y'all requested silver. But these are the 4 inches. So that's what's available in stock now. I also have 15-inch in a different design. I'll show those probably in another day or two. And I still have the 24-inch, all right? I got a 24-inch here, but I was having a little problem putting it together. So I'm going to get another 24-inch, and I'll put that one together and show y'all that one. All right, I was having a little trouble putting that together earlier, so Salakia. So that's what I have available, and I have other sizes in between. If you want like a 17-inch, I think I can also get a 22-inch, and I'll try to show some of those in the next couple of days. Now, a lot of y'all are asking about the menorah chains. All right, these are the menorah chains. These are about 6.5, between 6 and 7 inches also. All right, these are the chains. Now these are unique because hell, you can take the chain off. All right, you can remove the chain and set this up as a menorah on your desk too. Put the chain back on and wear it as a chain. It's kind of bulky, but you know, it's fly. You know what I'm saying? Representing our little Israelite culture. A lot of so-called white Jews, they see me in this and they be like, that's a giant menorah. Why? What you wearing such a big menorah for? Because we the real Jews, goddammit, and we want to say it loud and proud. All right? Say it loud. I'm Hebrew and I'm proud. All right? But, you know, nosy Amalek all the time. But the chains you can get at the Brew Boutique. The Brew Boutique on Facebook or Instagram. And also you can get them through me. All right? You can get them through Brother Yakataz on the Brew Boutique on Instagram or Facebook, or you can also just hit me up. Some of y'all just hit me up because you see me with them. All right? So this was available for the Feast of Dedication as far as your menorahs. Y'all asked, so I gave y'all an updated video. All right? Not to make merchandise out of the people. We always got to put up that disclaimer, but Israel, you asked for us to provide these things, or do you have this, do you have that? So we make it happen. All right, so we can support each other and do business amongst ourselves. Like I always say, I'm not trying to get rich. I don't really make a lot of money out of this stuff. I really don't so much do it for the money. I do it so Israel, you request certain things. I look into it, I research, I make it happen so you can get your products, get what you need for Hanukkah and your feast days, all right? And remember, the menorahs you can have for all year round for your feast. All right, so that's about it concerning that. Once again, I'll recap real quick. All right, 14-inch menorah. All right, that's available. Also available in 13-inch. Shalom Yaradan. 12-inch Jerusalem menorah with the shells on it. All right, that's available. 12-inch Jerusalem menorah. 4-inch silver menorah with the shalom on it and the Jerusalem at the bottom. All right, with the brass on top, silver with the brass. And this is the 6 inch with the tribes on the bottom and the modern Hebrew written on the top with the 6-inch right there. Kind of like 5.5, 6s in between. All right. And these are the two 10-inch menorahs with the Jerusalem on both sides, and then the Jerusalem and the Shalom on the more squarer bottom one. But these are sold out right now. All right, these are sold out right now. And I'll have these in about another month or so, like in January. If I get them back before Hanukkah, I'll let you know. So y'all got about 2 weeks left to get y'all menorahs for Hanukkah. I'm shipping out every day. I'm shipping out every day, stocking up, shipping out every day. All right. So if anything sells out, I'll let y'all know. Some of y'all put in an order for the 10-inch, so I gotta I'm gonna look out for y'all. I'm gonna give some of y'all the 12-inch only for a little bit more. I would usually charge more, but since the 10-inch ran out, I'll work with y'all. All right, because it's not so much about the money per se, is to get y'all menorah so y'all can have them for y'all feast days. And reverence the priest at the same time, Damn it, at least buy me a soda. No, soda's unhealthy. Buy me a damn natural fruit juice or a smoothie for getting your helping you get your menorah, goddammit. Nah, but I'm just messing with y'all. Just having fun with it. How much I don't discuss prices. Gabara Allah, inbox me. I don't discuss prices over the air because Israel just be too funny with that. People steal your ideas. People, Israel will go in, they'll go into the same business as you, and then they'll charge $5 or $10 less, which I don't know how the hell they do that. Because you literally, if you're trying to undercut people's prices, you literally really not making a damn thing. Because we don't charge exuberant prices. But not to go here or there, but I learned I really don't discuss prices because I've seen that when me and my wife really first started doing Hebrew clothing, a lot of Israel wasn't doing it. And there's a lot of Israel that's not don't have no originality. I mean, we can all eat, for lack of a better expression, But what me and my wife noticed, a lot of brothers and sisters would inbox us and reach us out or go to our pages, and they would they would ask for prices. And then we would see these same brothers and sisters, they would turn around and start selling Hebrew clothing and selling it 5, 10, $15 cheaper to try to undercut you. They do that, which they undercut themselves because you can't make no profit like that. But that's how sneaky and yeah, my wife could testify. When we first started out in business, we used to see people do that. So I don't really discuss prices openly. I mean, if people inbox me, they're gonna get the price anyway, but I don't really discuss it openly because you got a lot of people in Israel that'll copy you. That's the thing about Israel. Israel hates your guts. They talk about you, they slander you, they dog you, and then turn around and want to be just like you. No originality whatsoever. So that's neither here nor there. I don't want to get too ugly with it, but that's what's available as far as menorahs, and there are other sizes available. Just tell me what size you would like, and I'll see what I got in that size range, and I'll work with you. I'll work with you on the price. All right. Um, the shirt game in Israel, yeah. Everybody wanna, you know. I guess Israel. We like the sands of the sea. There's enough. There's enough shirts and garment businesses that can go around. So I ain't mad at nobody, but goddamn, Israel, have some originality. Everybody can't do the same business. Every time I turn around, somebody trying to open another damn clothing or shirt business. Or some of y'all trying to acting like y'all gonna monopolize it. See, you doing it in the wrong spirit. But it's all good. We're not really here for that. We're here to bring this word to our people and bring our people back to the Most High, Yahushai. If we build businesses and an economy amongst each other, that's a second blessing or a third blessing. But the main thing is to teach our people and raise up. And within doing that, why don't we hurt the nations and build the economy amongst ourselves? Even though we're under the curses, we can still try. Nothing fails but a try. And then the Most High got the last end because he's going to destroy this kingdom and give us ours anyway. But that's neither here nor there. I don't want to harp on Israel's shenanigans, for lack of a better word. Shirts so easy to make. Motherfuckers just want to try to make money quick and fast with no Yeah. Yeah, a lot of times they giving you these flim flam ass shirts, man. I done got shirts from brothers, and I'm like, this is why you trying to undercut the price. Your shit is cheap as hell. Oh, Salak, yeah. I don't have to be cursing no goddamn 5 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock in the morning, whatever time it is in your zone. But damn, but you give me some damn shirt that's cheap, that stretch when you wash it. The damn thing is an XL. By the time I wash it, the damn thing is a 3X. Because you wash the damn shirt and then it stretch a cheap ass quality shirts. See, that's why a lot of times my products, me and our products might take a little bit longer because we gonna give you quality. We ain't gonna give you no flim flam, and If something is jacked up, it's not because of us. Maybe the sew was messed up, or they was rushing, or the sew quality. We ain't gonna give you no flim flam ass shirt, man. The shirt is a damn large. By the time I wash it, it's a damn 4X. The damn thing stretch from damn Cali to New York. Get quality, Israel. Produce a quality product. Then a lot of y'all get mad and because your business or whatever don't go off the ground, and you giving the people a flim flam damn product. And then you get offended when people give you constructive criticism and say, don't sell that. Sell something with better quality. You giving some flim flam ass damn product. Come on, nobody want to spend their money. But you so busy trying to undercut the next brother or sister because everything is about a competition, instead of saying, well, let me get into hair products, or let me get into, it's like 1,000 Hebrews doing clothing, so let me get into another business. What other talents do I have? What can I do? Hell, start a mechanic service. Anybody in Israel need their car fixed in my state? You start a damn car shop. All right, so my French, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. So that's all we saying. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. That's what brother Gabara Allah was asking about the price. But inbox me. Y'all can inbox me here or email me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. Y'all got 2 weeks. Y'all got exactly 2 weeks. Hanukkah is in 2 weeks. Exactly. Y'all got 2 weeks to get y'all. I mean, if y'all get them afterwards, you can still use them throughout the 8 days of Hanukkah. Let's say if you order your menorah a little late, you get it for the 2nd or 3rd day of Hanukkah. Hell, even up to the 8th day of Hanukkah, you can still use it. And you can use it on Sabbaths and the new moons, as the year go on. You can use it on all the feast days, or just to burn in your house, whenever, when you're studying, whatever. All right, so that's what we got on the menorahs. All right. So now, Israel, I'm going to announce to y'all the final feast days of 2020. 2020, it's a wrap. All right, it's 6 weeks left to this year. About 5.5, 6 weeks left to this year. So it's only 3 feast days for the rest of 2020. All right, now I will have HOI. We will have the calendar. All right, we should have the calendar for 2020 by the 1st week of December, no later than the 2nd week of December. Most High, what I know some of y'all been asking me, because you want to start putting in your days from now, because the new year will be here like that. Esau's so-called New Year be here like that. So I know y'all want to start putting in your days from now. All right, so some of y'all been asking me, but I like to take my time and do the calendar right, because you're talking about putting out dates for the whole rest of the year. So you want to make sure you go over it, troubleshoot. I normally consult with a couple of other elders from different camps that we have. We go by the same calendar. We still see the dark moon. And then we be on point with the date. So this year, I will try to have it to y'all a little bit earlier, the calendar for 2021. But there's only 3 dates left for 2020. So those dates are December 8th. Tuesday, December 8th, exactly 2 weeks from tonight. The Tuesday going into Wednesday, all right? Depending on what coast you on. All right, I'm on West Coast, so it's still middle of the night for me. It's early in the morning for y'all on the East Coast. But exactly 2 weeks from this time we at now is the opening of the Hanukkah. Hanukkah starts early this year. All right, the Feast of Dedication starts early this year. All right, it starts Tuesday, December 8th, 2020 at evening. That's when you have your opening Hanukkah service. Now, some of y'all seen that HOI, we having a weekend holiday, a Hanukkah holiday getaway weekend in Las Vegas. All right, HOI, we are trying to regroup in Las Vegas. Yes, we do have a camp. HOI has a camp in Las Vegas, but we are trying to regroup out there. So we're starting the regrouping process with a Hanukkah weekend getaway out there. Now, That will be December 11th through 13th. But those are within the middle of the 8 days of Hanukkah. December 11th is not the opening of Hanukkah. Some of y'all saw that date and got confused. No, look at the calendar. We've been pushing the calendar all year. Y'all got no excuse. Some of y'all had the calendar. I emailed it to y'all. I texted to y'all. I inboxed y'all. And y'all still coming asking me when it's Hanukkah. And you got the calendar in front of your face. What you did with it, you didn't save it. You didn't print it out and put it on your wall. You didn't mark your regular calendar. That's on you. We've been telling y'all. We 2 weeks away from the Hanukkah. And some of y'all, I know I sent y'all. I know I sent y'all the calendar. And y'all still asking me when is the Hanukkah. So don't get confused. Don't watch this video and say, Elder, you said Hanukkah was December 17th. That's what I heard on the video. No, you did not. Your ass did not listen. You got short attention span. All right? But you'll watch a damn game for 4 hours. All right? You'll go get the PS5 and play video games for 7 hours and eat damn Captain Crunch like Biggie Smalls in the damn video, in the warning video. I'm just messing with y'all, but pay attention, Israel. All right? So December 11th through 13th, that is a celebration of Hanukkah just for the weekend because it's still within the 8 days. Sunday, December 13th, that Sunday, December 13th, is the new moon 10th month. New moon 10th month. December, dec meaning 10. When you look it up in the dictionary, it tells you the 12th month of the year, but in the Latin is the 10th month. The scholars be letting you know that the time frame is 2 months off from the Hebrew calendar. All right, so Sunday, December 13th at even is, yeah, Super Nintendo and Sega Genesis. Yeah, I got long attention span for folly. All right, you got long attention span for entertainment. And there ain't nothing wrong with entertainment. You know, I like to sit back and watch my movies for a couple of hours. Put in 2 or 3 movies in so I could break them down. But you know, ain't nothing wrong with entertainment, but balance it out. But when it comes to the feast days of the Most High, y'all supposed to be serious. Y'all supposed to be serious and keeping up with them. So once again, there's only 3 days left for 2020. 3 feast days left for 2020. And they all come within the Feast of Dedication. That new moon on the 13th is in the middle of the 8 days of the Feast of Dedication. That happens every year because the Feast of Dedication falls on the 25th of the month. So, of course, the month is going to end out and you're going to get your new moon because that 30th day going into the first day is your new moon. So you're always going to get a new moon within the 8 days every year. You're always going to have a new moon within the 8 days of Hanukkah. So now, once again, Sunday, December 13th, at even is the new moon 10th month. And if you have the capacity, yes, gather for that also. Now, Tuesday, December 15th, Tuesday, December 15th is the closing of Hanukkah at even. Once Wednesday, December 16th comes in at even, Hanukkah is over. Now, if you want to be if you want to be zealous, continue to celebrate Hanukkah for the rest of December. Knock out Esau's wicked holiday spirit and be in the spirit to say, I'm continuing the spirit of Hanukkah till January. Fine, knock yourself out. But according to scripture, the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah, will be over on Wednesday, October 16th at even. That's when the Hanukkah ends. But the closing service starts Tuesday at sundown, because remember, our days start at sundown. So Tuesday sundown, December 15th, will start the 8th day. You have service that night. Then throughout the day, that Wednesday, the 16th, is still Hanukkah. Then when the sun goes down Wednesday night, the 16th, your Hanukkah is over. Or just keep being in the spirit and celebrate, all right? Burn your menorah for the rest of December. On the Shabbos, whatever, continue in the spirit of Hanukkah. All right, so that's the last 3 days of 2020. All right, 2021 will be coming to a theater near you soon. All right, if we make it that long, if they don't damn give everybody the vaccine and kill everybody off. All right, but that's what's coming up. As far as the rest of 2020, that's it. There's only 3 feast days left for the rest of 2020. Y'all can't forget that. I'm gonna go through it again. The Feast of Dedication, the opening, Tuesday, December 8th. Hanukkah falls early this year. Get started now. Sunday, December 13th at even. New moon 10th month within the 8 days of Hanukkah. All right. Tuesday, December 15th at even. The closing or the 8th day of Hanukkah. Closing. All right. So keep the 8 days. And throughout the 8 days, you can celebrate all throughout those 8 days. But only the regular Sabbath is a Sabbath within that time. Now, the opening, concerning the opening and closing of Hanukkah, you can keep it as a Sabbath if you choose. If you choose not to keep it as a Sabbath, because when you read the history, it said that Judas didn't omit any form of pleasure when the Hanukkah was set up. But it also tells you in the Maccabees that the Hanukkah was patterned and set up after the Feast of Tabernacles. Now, does that mean the 8 days, or does it mean the opening and the closing of Hanukkah is a Sabbath? But when all else fails, if you choose to keep it as a Sabbath, just to be on the safe side, that's between you and the Most High. If you don't keep it as a Sabbath and you just keep the regular Sabbath that falls within the 8 days of Hanukkah, that's fine also. Because it's kind of like inconclusive. I mean, so, if you choose not to do it as a Sabbath, don't put a burden on yourself. But if you choose to keep it as a Sabbath, you're just being a little extra righteous and cautious. All right. All right. And throughout the 8 days of Hanukkah, you can celebrate, you can cook. All right. During that regular Sabbath, Shabbat, you can cook because it's during the 8 days of Hanukkah. You're feasting. You're in the middle of 8 days of feasting, so you're allowed to cook on that Shabbat. And celebrate to the Most High. All praise to the Most High, Yahweh Shai. So let's go to First Maccabees. I've been talking for a while. Let's go to First Maccabees, the 4th chapter, and we're gonna start at First Maccabees chapter 4. Let me start 52. First Maccabees chapter 4, verse 52. In the red apocrypha. If you got the red apocrypha, it's page 119. All right, it says, now on the 25th day of the 9th month. All right, so the 9th month just came in for us on November 14th. Saturday, November 14th at even was the new moon 9th month. You count 24 days at even from that, you get December 8th, which starts your Hanukkah. Sundown on that 24th day starts the 25th day. When you calculate that from November 14th, the day would be Tuesday, December 8th at even to bring in your 25th day. It says, now on the 25th day of the 9th month, which is called the month Caslu, or the 9th month, which in the Babylonian tongue we gave names to the months. All right, we had numbers for the months, but we gave them names in the Babylonian captivity. In the 148th year, they rose up betimes in the morning and offered sacrifice according to the law upon a new altar of burnt offerings which they had made. So now, for y'all homework, y'all need to start reading the Maccabees. All right, for the next 2 weeks, try to read the Maccabees. Try to read 1st and 2nd Maccabees so y'all can get the story. You may not understand everything, but that's why you got biblical encyclopedias, you got biblical dictionaries, you got online. Look things up. Look up names of people. Don't text me or email me saying, who's Antiochus Epiphanes? Look it up. Type the name in or get you some biblical dictionaries or books and look it up. The time you take to type, hey, elder, who's Antiochus? Go look it up. All right? The time you take to text me or send me an email, you could have looked it up. I got too much tech. Yeah, I know I get on y'all all the time. You got too much technology and information out here now. Go look it up. If you see a person or a place or something you don't recognize, go look it up. All right. It's not that we won't answer you or can't answer you, but that teaches you good study habits. You don't know something, look it up. All right. It says, look at what time and what day the heathen have profaned it, even in that it was dedicated with songs and citherns and harps and cymbals. So the reason why I said look at what time, because when we go over the story and when y'all read it on your own, some of y'all may not catch it, but when you go over the story, the same day that the temple was defiled, 3 years later, the Most High allowed Israel to cleanse the temple on the same day. So the Lord actually mocked the heathen. On the same day they defiled the temple, he had Israel defeat the Greek armies, take the temple back, and cleanse the temple on the same day, and hence you get the Feast of Dedication. All right, it says, that's why I said in verse 54, look at what time. And when we go over the history, we'll break all this stuff down. But y'all read the Maccabees, especially, it's very important to read the first 4 chapters of Maccabees, because that's how you're going to get the history and the breakdown of how everything happened. All right, verse 55. Then all the people fell upon their faces, worshiping and praising the power of heaven who had given them good success. So the Most High gave power to Judas, Maccabees, this Levite family, and the rest of the zealots and armies of Israel to fight against the Greeks and take back the city, take back the temple, and rededicate it to the Most High. All right, verse 56. And so they kept the dedication of the altar 8 days and offered burnt offerings with gladness and sacrifice, the sacrifice of deliverance and praise. Now, the reason why they kept 8 days of the dedication of the altar, because what? That's the same thing Solomon did. All right, Solomon kept the 8 days. All right. This is Second Chronicles 7 and 8. It says, also at the same time, Solomon kept the feast 7 days, and all Israel with him in very great congregation, from the entering in of Hamath unto the river of Egypt. And in the 8th day, they made a solemn assembly, for they kept the dedication of the altar 7 days and the feast 7 days. So that's Second Chronicles 7, 8, and 9, with First Maccabees 4 and 56. So you know what the Levites did? All they did was take back the temple, and they said, we're going to have an 8-day dedication, just like Solomon did when he built the temple. All right, verse 58. Thus was there very great gladness among the people, for that the reproach of the heathen was put away. All right, because what? They had cleansed the temple and took the temple back from the Greeks. What was the reproach? Them putting swine's flesh and unclean animals and sacrificing the Zeus, all right, and Jupiter and other Greek and Greco-Roman gods that they were sacrificing to on a righteous altar of the Most High. That's the abomination of desolation that Daniel spoke about, all right, and Matthew spoke about, all right. So it says, thus was there very great gladness amongst the people, verse 58. For that the reproach of the heathen was put away, verse 59. First Maccabees 4:59. Moreover, Judas and his brethren, with the whole congregation of Israel, ordained that the days of the dedication of the altar should be kept in their season from year to year by the space of 8 days, from the 25th day of the month Caslu, with mirth and gladness. So we were supposed to keep the Hanukkah, which Hanukkah is an English way of saying the ancient Paleo-Hebrew word HANUKKAH, which means dedication. That's where you get feast of dedication, or Kag Hanukkah. All right, in the ancient Hebrew, Kag means feast, Chagg, and Hanukkah means Hanukkah or dedication, Chaggnakah. All right, in the ancient Paleo Hebrew, it's you would say Ashar Kag Hanukkah. All right, a happy feast of dedication. All right, so that's where you get the word Hanukkah from. The word Hanukkah is a Hebrew word that means dedication. All right, verse 60. At that time also they builded up the Mount Zion with high walls and strong towers round about, lest the Gentiles should come and tread it down as they had done before. So this is warfare going on. All right. So you got a lot of Israel that are saying we can't keep the feast days now because we in captivity. All right. We can't keep the feast days. Shalom halak. All right. Shalom everybody that's coming on. Sister Marie, Jonathan. Shalom everybody. But anyway, you got a lot of Israel that are saying we can't keep the feast days now because we in captivity. All right. But the Maccabees was at war against the Greeks, and they built a tower to protect the city, and they still kept the feast day. So it's no excuse. Don't you know when you read First Maccabees, when you read Second Maccabees, the first chapter, it tell you Israel, we kept the feast day even when we was wandering in caves and dens. All right, so it's no excuse. The Hanukkah is coming up. You got 2 weeks to prepare. Get your menorahs. I showed you at the beginning. Um, Get 7 branch. All right, get 7 branch. Don't get 9 branch. The 9 branch menorah, even if you can't get it from me or other brothers and sisters in Israel that have menorahs that y'all can get. Where if you get it from anywhere, make sure you get a 7 branch menorah. All right. Shalom. Shalom, everybody. All right. So make sure you get a 7 branch menorah. 7 branches. It's not 9. All right, there's not 9. Don't let them tell you, oh, that's the Hanukkah, that's the candelabrum. All right, no, it's a 7 branch menorah. All right, it says, and they set there a garrison to keep it and fortified Bethsora to preserve it, that the people might have a defense against Idumea. And we know Idumea is the Greek word for Edom, and we know Edom is the so-called white man. And we know all the books, Edom, Rome. All right, Idumea, Rome. You know what I'm saying? Idumea synonymous with Rome. Inbox me, Yawasop. We don't do prices in public, brother. Inbox me. I give you a One West deal. I give you an old school One West deal. All right. So that's a brief understanding of the Hanukkah. Let me read First Maccabees 4:50. And upon the altar they burn incense and the lamps. And during the Hanukkah, you can burn your frankincense and myrrh. All right, y'all purchase y'all some frankincense and myrrh, incense sticks, or you get the rocks. If some people can't take the smell of the rocks with the charcoal. Shalom, y'all was up. I've been as good as can be in Babylon. All right, I just trying to do the work. Live life day by day and get the hell out. I want to get the hell out of this kingdom. That's how I've been. But I've been doing as good as I could be doing in Babylon. All right. So, the piece of back, I need a bigger. Yeah, I got larger shofars also. I'll do a separate video on shofars, or I'll post a picture or something because I got some new shofars in also. All right, but it says right here, they made also new holy vessels and into the temple. Oh, that's verse 49. Yeah, I'm gonna just read verse 49. They made also new holy vessels, and into the temple they brought the candlestick and the altar of burnt offerings and the incense and the table. The candlestick, all right, Shalom Yatanya. The candlestick represents what? The menorah. It represents the menorah. That's what the candlestick is. The menorah, and it's 7 lamps. All right, it says, let me read on. They made also new holy vessels. Into the temple they brought the candlestick and the altar of burnt offerings and of incense and the table. And upon the altar they burned incense, and the lamps that were upon the candlestick they lighted, that they might give light in the temple. The lamps that they lighted on the candlestick was the menorah. What was the lamps? The 7 lamps right here, where you can put the olive oil or you can put the candles. All right. You can put the olive oil burners, or you can also do the candles. The olive oil burners is they're a little bit neater. The candle wax sometimes it gets on your menorah, but with soap and water, some warm water, and maybe like a light butter knife, you can get the wax off. You can clean your menorahs off and get the wax right off. It's a little tedious, but 15-20 minutes you clean the wax off is like new. All right. But maybe I'll do a separate video showing y'all how to use. I was supposed to do that last year. I was showing y'all how to use the oil burners. They're a little bit more neater, but that's a little bit more expensive because you got to buy the olive oil burners by the pack. All right. But you know, if y'all want it that way, I can supply it that way also. But back to the original point, the candlestick is the menorah, and it's 7 branches. There's no 9, but you're not going to read no 9-branch menorah or candlestick in the scriptures. Let me prove that real quick. Let me go to Revelation. All right, Revelation chapter 1. Yahweh saw the ultimate candlestick. Revelation chapter 1, and we're going to start at, let me see what I want. Yeah, Revelation 1 and 12. And it says, and I turned to see the voice that spake with me. And being turned, I saw 7 golden candlesticks. And in the midst of the 7 golden candlesticks, 7 candlesticks, Salakia, one like unto the Son of Man. So that was Yahweh. All right, John saw this vision of the candlesticks, but the candlesticks, the 7 candlesticks was also symbolic to the 7 churches of Asia Minor. 7 represents completion, so that was also symbolic to the nation of Israel. So it was saying Yahweh is what? He's in the midst of the nation of Israel. Because what? His spirit is upon us to keep these laws, statutes, and commandments. He's the comforter. His Holy Spirit he's the comforter that he was sent forth once he died and perished. He's in the midst of us. His spirit is in the midst of us. So the 7 candlesticks represents the 7 churches, which represents the nation of Israel, and Yahweh's spirit is where? In the midst of the nation of Israel, especially those that keep the commandments through the spirit of Hamashiach Yahweh. Revelation 14 and 12. Those that keep the commandments of God, the commandments of the Most High, power Yahweh, and the faith of Yahweh. All right, so it says 7 candlesticks, one like unto the Son of Man, clothed with a garment down to the foot, and girt about the paps with a golden girdle. And you know it goes into the description of Yahweh. But now let's get the 20th verse. The mystery of the 7 stars which thou sawest in my right hand, the 7 golden candlesticks. The 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, or the 7 archangels. All right, start with Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, Raphael, and I always forget the names of the other 3, but y'all can look it up. But it's 7 archangels, according to October 12:15. All right, it's 7 archangels. All right, but it says the 7 stars are the angels of the 7 churches, and the 7 candlesticks which thou saw are the 7 churches. So the 7 candlesticks, or the 7-branch menorah, all right, it was symbolic to the 7 churches, which represents the nation of Israel. All right, I show another one, the 7-branch menorah. Don't get the 9-branch menorah. They're going to try to tell you, oh, that's the Hanukkah menorah. No. All right, it's 7 branches. And the menorah burnt, the 7-branch menorah burnt for 8 days. You know, they say that there was a legend that the Maccabees only had enough oil to burn the candlestick for 1 day, but it miraculously burnt for 8 days. That's nowhere in the history. You can't find that nowhere in the history of the Jews. All right, so that's legend that they made up, because Esau, he also liked to sensationalize these feast days and all that, to commercialize them and give you that tingly Christmas feeling. All right, which is nothing wrong with having, nothing wrong with putting your spirit into celebrating the feast days, but, you know, they try to commercialize it. But anyway, that's what the menorah or the candlestick represents. So when you get your menorahs for Hanukkah, get the 7-branch menorah. All right, don't get the 9-branch. If you don't get it from me, or like I said, another brother or sister in Israel that may have a menorah business, then wherever you get it from, make sure it's 7 branches. If you don't get it from us in time, all right, because we got about 2 weeks, and you need to have your menorahs in your homes. You need to burn them each of the 8 nights of Hanukkah to remember our feast day. And you know, you can burn your menorahs anytime on the Shabbat, on the regular feast days, but this is a time of the year where you really need to have your menorahs and burn them. All right, and it's 7 branches, especially for you new brothers and sisters. It's 7 branches, it's not 9. All right, so any questions or comments? That's just a brief, update on the upcoming Hanukkah. Is exactly 2 weeks from tonight. I might retitle the video and put the exact dates in, cause yeah, I always say Israel, I love y'all, but y'all will watch the video and y'all will ask me is Hanukkah in January. I'm serious, y'all. Some people will do that, and they're not playing or joking. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes y'all might hit me up like Elder, because y'all saw the video, but I'm telling you, somebody will, and then will get mad if I tell them, well, didn't you watch the video, brother? There was actually I got into an incident like that, an argument with a brother like 2 years ago, because I put out the video and I detailed everything about the feast. This brother insisted on emailing me and having me tell him all the information that I went over in the video, and he had watched the video twice and got frustrated because I said, no, brother, all the information you need is in the video. All right, I'm not talking about like details, stuff we might have left out, but if you watch, understand our days are coming up. That's why I'm getting a head start. I'm giving y'all 2 weeks in advance. Hanukkah falls early this year. Sometimes Hanukkah, it falls later in December. Sometimes it falls around so-called Christmas. All right, so sometimes you have a little bit more time, but we 2 weeks out. Get prepared now. Don't be slack with the feast. And wherever you at, H.O.I, if you affiliate with us, we'll have a location for you to keep the feast. If you got to travel a little bit, be ready to travel. All right. Sister Shala, inbox me. You can order your menorahs from me. I got large ones. Go back to the beginning of this video. I showed the sizes I have, but I also have larger sizes. I got a little bit of every size. I got from teeny weeny to ones that you could. I had the 24-inch when I was going to set it up on the table to show y'all, but I was having a rough time putting it together. So I'll get it. Once I put it together, I'll show y'all that one. And I got large. I got 30 inches. I can get larger. Of course, the larger, the more pricey it's going to be. All right, I got menorahs that can fit in your front yard. Yep, I got menorahs you can sit on your porch. Right, damn near stand as tall as you. All right, so yeah, I got but some of them, like the 10-inch ones I was saying earlier, these are like one of my most popular sellers of the 10-inch, because they're not too big, they're not too small. These are sold out. I won't have these until I won't have these back until January. I'm having a problem with customs due to this damn COVID-19, so my shipment is backed up till January. All right. Tanya, what you doing them emoji faces for? All right, but yeah, most High, blessed it to where whatever size you need. All right, and if y'all have a certain budget, y'all can give me y'all budget, and I can work with y'all. All right, I'll let you know what I can get you within your budget. All right. Well, I still work with y'all, Israel. Because like I said, I ain't trying to per se get rich off of my own people, but you want to support, God damn it. All right, and I'm trying to help everybody get their menorahs, but at the same time, the feast day is coming up. It's not just about the menorahs; it's about being in the spirit, forgiving your brothers and sisters. All right, or there's a lot of madness going on in Israel, Y'all need to get y'all spirit right before y'all go into these feast days. That's why we encourage y'all to do the feast days and do the work and love your brothers and sisters, because there's so much madness that goes on in the nation. You forget about what you're really supposed to be doing. And I don't have to get into that right now, but I'm sit back and watch, and it just is so goddamn disgusting. But I just try to avoid it. And if I do speak on it, I'm going to hit the scriptures, I'm going to speak truth to power, and I'm going to keep it moving. Y'all can have y'all folly straight up. Y'all can have y'all folly. And I understand certain brothers, certain people in the nation got to do what they got to do, but it just, some of y'all just need to sit your ass down and keep these commandments and do the work and just shut the hell up, man. Honestly. Bringing all this foolishness into the nation ain't getting us nowhere. And that's it on that. I'll leave that right there. But any questions, y'all? Do you have any questions about the Hanukkah? So basically, like I said, the Hanukkah, you celebrate for 8 days, December 8th through December 16th at even. You can cook. You can enjoy yourself. There's no particular diet. You can cook your favorite food. You can drink your wine, your strong drink, your beer. Don't get no 40s or nothing like that. Get good quality beer. If you don't drink your favorite drink. Make your smoothies. Make your favorite meal. Whatever meat you like. A lot of y'all going vegan nowadays. You can make desserts. You can decorate your home. There's nothing wrong with that. You're not trying to be like Christmas. You can put your spirit into it. If anything, Christmas is trying to be like Hanukkah. You can go out with your family. You can buy each other gifts. There's no sin against that. You got over righteous Israelites that's going to tell you you're trying to be like Christmas. Oh, you're just trying to be like Christmas. No. You can buy any Hebrew person a gift at any damn time. There's no set time. We know on the Purim, we gave our gifts and we gave portions to the poor. But you can give, the scriptures tell you about gifts and free will offerings. Of course, that we gave to the Most High or to the church, but there's nothing wrong with giving each other a gift. Just to put our spirit into it, all right? To combat these wicked pagan days. All right, to give our children and our nation a sense of culture. All right, listen, you want toys and all that nonsense, we got something to combat that. We got a time where we can give toys to each other. And there's nothing wrong with that. Don't be over righteous and say, oh, we're not going to give no gifts because you're trying to be like Christmas. You can give a gift anytime. You can give a gift on January 17th. All right, so don't be over righteous, Israel. But if you choose to be like that, that's on you. I'll be in the kingdom 5 minutes after you because you're more righteous than me. All right, because you didn't give a gift on Hanukkah. You didn't want to be like Christmas. So most I wouldn't. I'll be in the kingdom 5 minutes after you. All right, my chariot will get there a little later. All right, but that's that. Any questions? Any questions on the comment board? 2021 calendar will be ready, most high willing, by December, the first week of December, no later than the 2nd. I'm working on it now, but I don't want to just put out any dates. I got to go back over that. I got to proof check it at least 3 to 4 times before I put it out, so y'all can have the right dates. But Luis Marti, inbox me. Just inbox me like the first week of December and get an update. All right. Anybody else? Any more questions, comments? Tanya, inbox me. All right. If you want, when I hook you up, sis, inbox me. Any more questions or comments? Any comments I missed? No, Karatazai, the biggest show far. Any comments I missed? Amav said 2nd week of December, mandatory COVID vaccine in New York City. Yeah, that's what's coming. That's what's coming. All right, 2nd week of December, most I wouldn't. We'll be telling Esau where the hell he can go and keeping the Lord's Hanukkah. All right, any more questions or comments? Any more questions about Hanukkah? Do's and don'ts. Just another celebration time, y'all. We're celebrating us defeating the Greeks and us taking back control of the temple. All right. Around circa, I want to say 165, 164 BC, under Judas and the Maccabees, the Hasmonean dynasty or the Maccabean dynasty. All right. Read up the history on that. Read the Maccabees. Read 1st and 2nd Maccabees throughout these next 2 weeks. All right. Take a day and read 1 or 2 chapters per day. All right. At least 2 chapters per day, and you can probably get through both of the books. All right, so you can get the history and the story. All right, any other questions about the Hanukkah? And I'll do another video. We'll do another video to update y'all. Any more questions about the Hanukkah? All right. So, all right, once again, I'll recap for y'all. Hanukkah starts this year, Tuesday, December 8th. December 8th, 2020 at even. That's the opening of your Hanukkah. Read 1st Maccabees, the 4th chapter, or if you start right at sundown and have enough time, read 1st Maccabees, all 4 chapters, or start reading the Maccabees from now so you know the story. Hanukkah lasts for 8 days. Within the midst of those 8 days, Sunday, December 13th at even, will be the new moon 10th month within the 8 days of Hanukkah. Yanni, you real late. I'm actually announcing it now. You're listening to me announce it now. And you're asking when is the Feast of Dedication. But I love you, though. I love you, Israel. But I'm literally announcing the dates right now, and you're asking me when is the Feast of Dedication. And I'm saying it right now. Once again, the Feast of Dedication, Hanukkah or Hanukkah, starts on the Tuesday, December 8th at even. That's the opening. During the 8 days of the Feast of Dedication, you always get a new moon in between. Every year it's like that. So the new moon will be that Sunday, December 13th at even. New moon 10th month. December being the 10th month. Dec being 10. Esau tell you it's 12, but it's actually 10. Dec being 10. All right. Tuesday, December 15th at even is the closing or 8th day of Hanukkah. That's the closing at even. You close it out. You read your scriptures, eat, drink, celebrate. Wednesday, December 16th at even, the Hanukkah is over. Or, like I said, if you want to be in the spirit, you want to be zealous, you can continue to keep the Hanukkah for the rest of December, hell, into January, like Esau do with his wicked holiday season. A lot of them don't take down their decorations to the first week of that first week of January is over. Some of them leave it up. And they was talking about how much is so much depression this year because of the COVID and everything. A lot of people they're gonna try to extend that holiday season. There's people right here, man, in Cali, in Southern California. I've been all around Southern California since I've been back home, coming back for that short trip in New York. And the last 2 weeks, man, people got their houses fully decorated. Thanksgiving didn't even pass yet. Thanksgiving is tomorrow. All right. But a week ago, 2 weeks ago, people had full Christmas decoration up. And the news brought it out. People are depressed. They feeling bad. They feel it was a terrible year because of COVID. And they trying to get in that Christmas spirit early so they can feel better. And they're going to try to extend it this year. They might extend Christmas damn near to Valentine's Day. Trying to feel better. And we don't know how the hell it's going to be then because they're trying to force this vaccine. All right. So be circumspect, Israel. Be aware. Watch and pray. And keeping these feast days is important. That keep the spirit of the Most High in your home. Or congregate with your brothers and sisters. All right. So that's the schedule. Now, H.O.I, we're going to be in Vegas, December 11th through 13th. If y'all want to come out and fellowship for Hanukkah weekend, we're going to be doing some fellowship and teaching out in Vegas. But the actual opening of the feast is December 8th. The new moon is December 13th. And the closing of the Hanukkah feast is December 15th. Those are your dates. And all the days in between, those 8 days, are all the 8 days of Hanukkah. You can celebrate all 8 days. All right. So if y'all want to get with us, you remember we got LA, we got Vegas, we got Atlanta or Georgia, we got DC, DMV area, we got Buffalo, we got Detroit, we got Cincinnati, we have New York, New Jersey, of course, we have Philadelphia, of course. All right, we have Atlantic City. Well, Atlantic City is Jersey. All right, and what other state that I miss? Any other state? Oh, we got Milwaukee too. All right, Milwaukee is on the map. All right, out of sight, Brother Elijah is down in Milwaukee. Even a blind man could see. All right, and you know, out of sight, you know, the brother's still strong in the scriptures. Despite his disability, the brother's still strong in the scriptures. So he's opening up shop in Milwaukee. Got a couple of brothers down there already. All right, Memphis. If you're in the Memphis area, we got a couple of brothers in Memphis now. All right, these are just states that we will be establishing. Illinois. If you're in the Illinois area, we mainly got sisters out there, 1 or 2 brothers, but we trying to get Illinois up and running. All right, so no excuse. We got different regions in the country where if you want to gather with brothers and sisters, each one of those regions I mentioned, so like your H.O.I will be gathering. So if you want to gather, if you want to take a little trip, you want to sacrifice. I know it's a weekday, but sacrifice. You know, y'all got notice, and those of y'all that had the calendar throughout the year, it shouldn't be no excuse. So come on out in fellowship. If you want to do something on a weekend, contact brothers and sisters and say, well, I can't make the opening or the closing because it's during the week, which you should. You should try to get them days off from work or whatever. But if not, say, hey, you know, can I come by on the Sabbath and we celebrate what, the 5th day of Hanukkah? Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The 4th, 5th day of Hanukkah. Can I come by for the Shabbat? We go over some scriptures, we break bread, we eat some food, have some wine, and we celebrate the Hanukkah together in the flesh. It's still the 5th day. It's not the opening or closing, but it's within the 8 days. So I'm just trying to give y'all different ideas and ways where you can still celebrate and get together with your brothers and sisters for the Feast of Dedication. All right? You don't necessarily have to just sit home and be by yourself. If you have your reasonings, that's fine, but come on out, you know, those states, and we're going to be looking into getting out the country soon to taking it international. All right, that's the next year. Once we make some moves down south, we got a couple of more cities to lock in down south, and maybe a few other parts of the country, and then we're going to take it international. All right, and we just trying to do the work. No boasting, no bragging, not trying to compete, not trying to be better than nobody. We just want to do the work. And if the people call for us, they spirit draw them to H.O.I, and we see they sincere, Most High will, we're going to be there, and we're going to feed the flock. All right? So that's about it. That's all I can think of, Israel. I don't want to ramble on too much. My next lesson, we're going to get into a little bit more scripture and understanding. Go on YouTube, type in HOI, Pre-Sabak, Hanukkah. We got different lessons on the Hanukkah from over the years. We got several lessons. You can go back. We broke the stuff down, gave you the history. So it's no excuse. You can go back and watch the lessons so you'll know about it. And we're going to still break it down this year. All right? Every year is a refresher course, but we got videos on the Hanukkah from past. And a lot of our classics, let me say this, a lot of our classic videos, they're going to be on Patreon. Now, y'all go subscribe to Patreon, www.patreon.com/awakenisrael. A lot of the old Awaken Israel channel that we had like almost 50,000 subscribers, those videos going to be on Patreon. It's a $5 a month subscription. We do apologize about that. But if we put them videos back on YouTube, they're going to get flagged. Those are the videos. That old Awaken Israel channel, that was the channels that was the videos that was getting flagged. That's why that channel is not here no more. So we just set up a backup so that y'all can go and still see them old classic videos. Some of them are still on YouTube. You know, it's 100 different sites that just rip our videos over the years, but Nala got all the files, the Nala files, for all of the old HOI, for the All Awaken Israel channel videos, and he's going to be uploading them, especially the real classic ones. He's going to be uploading those to the Patreon. So subscribe to the Patreon, and we also got new videos coming on the Patreon. I just did 2 new videos for the Patreon. You know, short lessons or whatever, but new content for y'all. All right, so Cincinnati, yeah. Lady, no, yeah, Cincinnati also. All right, Cincinnati also. Shout out to brother Zephaniah and Amaria. All right, much love to y'all. Most I will be out there with y'all soon too. All right. Anything else? Any other questions or comments? Any other questions or comments, Israel? No. Speak now or forever hold your peace. All right. Speak now, forever hold your peace. I give y'all a minute or 2 more. And if not, I'm going to close out this video, this commentary / update on the feast days. All right. So there you have it. All right. Only 3 days left. 3 days of feast days left for 2020. Let's look forward to the 2021 calendar. All right. The new moons will be coming up. The Purim, and y'all know eventually the New Year, then the Passover, and then we right back at that time of year again. Time is not waiting for nobody. This devil Biden's supposed to be coming in. They want to push the vaccine. You know, these racial tensions are still mounting up. So the Most High said, the more as we see the day approaching, we get closer to him. All right. So that's about it. Any more questions on a Hanukkah, I'll answer, but I'm going to start to wind it down. So like I said, announcements. Once again, the Old Awaken Israel channel, we encourage y'all to get a Patreon subscription, $5 a month. Go to www.patreon.com/awakenisrael. All of those videos, a lot of the classics, a lot of the good videos y'all got edified from, those are going to be on Patreon, because we fear if we put them on YouTube, they're going to get flagged. So it's going to be a waste of time. All right, to re-upload them to YouTube only for the channel to get flagged. If we do like an H.O.I classics channel or something, you know, we don't want to take the chance to get flagged. We don't want to make y'all pay. We got a new channel, H.O.I Mustard Seed, and we got H.O.I Got Them. But by the grace of the Most High, we hoping those channels last, and that's all free videos. That's free content. You know, we don't want to charge our people nothing for the word. But, you know, you got your damn Fire Sticks and your Netflix subscription and your PS5 or whatever the hell you got. So, you know, make a little sacrifice so you can continue to get this truth uncut. And we still going to be on Facebook. I'm here on Facebook Live. I ain't tell you I hit my Cash App before I start. No. You still going to get the videos for free. And thousands of other videos we got. We still got Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. But, you know, these are backups so you can keep that word going. Also, the GoFundMe is still in effect. We still getting together monies for travel, to continue to travel. Still try to look for buildings in these different cities. We got the land up and coming. All right, so still support the GoFundMe, www.gofundme.com / House of Israel. And we have one for the land, but I'll share that one when I do the land video. All right, I'll share that one. But support that, Israel. Like I said, we got the new channel, H.O.I Mustard Seed and H.O.I Got Them. Those are both New York channels. New York channels. We still got all the other channels from the different states also. But as far as the land, I'm gonna do a separate land update video. But the land, we are now, we just paid to have 15 acres cleared. They're gonna pull up the stumps because we had 20 acres of the trees cut down, but now we clearing. We're in a process as we speak. By next week they should be finished. They took this week off for their Thanksgiving madness, but they on the land, they clearing the land, and they're gonna finish out next week. They already in the process. Most I will. They would have been finished this week, but this Thanksgiving nonsense. So we just paid some stacks, you know, I think somewhere between 10 to 20,000 to have the 15 acres cleared. All right. And they're gonna clear out the stumps. They're gonna level off the land, and we're gonna keep the excess wood. All right, a lot of the excess wood. Them stumps we can't really keep or whatever, but whatever we can keep to use to burn or whatever, and whatever is waste we can't really use, they're gonna burn that. So that's the update on the land, the H.O.I New Nazareth land project. We're in the process. By next week, we should have 15 acres cleared. All right, the next step after that is to get the rest of the other 10 acres cleared, because we're gonna leave about 3 acres for hunting and things of that nature, just to still have wilderness out there. And we're planning to do something in the near future once we get, maybe a few other things established on the land. So continue to support the land also. Like I said, we got a separate donation for that. I'll give that information when I'm gonna do an actual land update video, but I'm just mentioning that on this video and some few final announcements. As far as traveling, there's nothing major on the table. We've been doing a lot of traveling over the summer and fall, so we're slowing down a little bit to stack our pennies back up. Continue to support, because your donations has really, the last 3-4 years, we've had the GoFundMe set up. Your donations have really helped in helping us travel over those 3-4 years, and continue to support. And we're still in the process of, looking for buildings and stuff in different states, but it's rough, Israel. And we just ask y'all to continue to support so that when we do get something, we can lock it down. But this is why we got the land set up, because we're gonna build a school. We're gonna build hopefully build a church on the land. All right, and that'll be our headquarters in the south on the land. All right, we plan on having a northern headquarters and a southern headquarters, if it be the Most High will. And if we got other regions, then we'll cross those bridges when we get to them. We're not trying to bite off more than we can chew right now, but we just want to do the work. All right. And Sister Yatanya, I didn't forget about you. I'm still going to look into that and work on that for you also. And I'm going to be a part of helping you with that too. All right, Most High will. But, we'll talk behind the scenes with that. But I want to be a part of that with you too, helping you do that too. But I'll contact you, sister, when I got some, I'm going to look into some things for you concerning that. But we'll talk behind the scenes, Salakia. So that's that as far as announcements. Nothing major coming up as far as traveling. It's just Vegas. All right, Las Vegas in December 11th through 13th for a Hanukkah holiday getaway. All right, and there will be Sabbath class, fellowship, camp. Yeah, I underbar, sister. I got you. Much love. There will be camp, Sabbath, fellowship, and everything going on for that Hanukkah weekend in Las Vegas. We are regrouping in Las Vegas. So anybody in the Vegas area, West Coast, or wherever the hell you at, if you just want to travel, come on out. All right. If you need lodging, let us know. All right. We might can help with that. All right. We got certain resources where we may be able to help with lodging. All right. If you want to come out to Vegas just to break bread with us for Hanukkah for the weekend. All right. We may be doing Illinois soon, but we will keep y'all posted. All right, we'll keep y'all posted. Any other travel dates coming up, we'll keep y'all posted. I think we got in February, we brothers are going down to get an assessment of the land. Quite a few of us are gonna go. You know, I've been down, I've been on the land, whatever. But quite a few of us, I believe in February, we're gonna hit Atlanta, well, Georgia, to do a big H.O.I assessment of the progress of the land. All right, in the community coming along, and we're gonna probably bring down a few developers and investors that's gonna be helping us to get certain things built, so they can assess the land, and we can bring in the architects and the engineers and things of that nature. All right, because we trying to build a community, and so nobody don't get simple, not because we trying to get comfortable here or you niggas think you're gonna escape. No, we prepare for whatever. I can be in a city that's locked down with martial law, or I can be on the land. It don't matter to me. The Most High Yahweh and the angels got me. This is something we just trying to do as an extra provision while we here in Babylon. But so none of y'all niggas get simple and gainsay and be the goofy ass niggas that y'all are and make stupid videos and comments about brothers trying to be comfortable in Babylon. You dumb goofy ass niggas. We just building something while we here. That's it. Most I want to tear it down. We know it's going to get burnt up. It's just a means to an end until we get the hell out of here. All right. So please don't make your goofy ass videos and your dumb ass comments, gainsaying comments. All right. We're going to do this work and we're going to build at the same time. All right. And you can't say, none of y'all can say nothing since we had this land project going on. The work has not skipped a beat. All right, just because we don't have Awaken Israel, y'all better check. Y'all better do diligent research. We got all kinds of little stealth channels and stuff out there. You can find us working everywhere. And that's not to boast and brag, but that's just the zeal and the diligence that Yahweh Ba'ashem Mashiach Yahushai has put in our spirit to endure and do his work. So don't get it twisted. Ain't nobody comfortable nowhere. No land has got nobody not doing the work. So I'm going to stop y'all in y'all tracks before y'all make y'all dumbass videos anyway. And let me just chill out because I don't want to go on a tangent. But anyway, Israel is just too damn silly right now. That's why this dumb stuff goes on in the nation. Because brothers don't know how to be grown-ass men and just do the work. You're like a bunch of big ass babies, always talking about each other, always going back and forth, always gainsaying, always insulting brothers. And then when stuff go down, everybody got a stupid look on their face. You provoke this kind of stuff because you won't grow the hell up. Then everybody got a stupid look on their face when something happens. Stop the goofy ass behavior, Israel, and get the work done. Stop sitting on your ass, running your mouth, yak, 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 and yak this word. Go yak this word for the Most High. Then everybody got a stupid ass look on their face when something happens. When the Most High say, okay, let me ruffle some feathers. So stop it, Israel. Stop looking for an excuse to make videos about brothers all the time. Any little thing, brothers get some land, you dumb bubblehead niggas come up and make a stupid ass gainsaying video. Just relax. If that's the case, don't get an apartment, don't get a job, don't get nothing in the system because you try to be comfortable. So stop it, Israel. Stop it. Stop. Just acknowledge the fact that brothers is doing the work and trying to get things done until Yahweh shall come destroy this place. Stop it. Because we can all pick something apart and pull scriptures and make videos and gainsay this point and find a scripture for this and that. Stop it. Let's get some serious work to act like men, Israel. Let's be men. Let's be mature men in the spirit of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, and get some serious work done. I don't give a damn what you believe in. Well, I do, because, you know, I may not agree with it, but if you strong in what you believe in the Most High, just teach that. You niggas looking for a debate every minute. Every minute. Every minute. And you're looking to gainsay. You're looking to prove a brother wrong. Well, I got this book. This book. Okay. All right, now what? You just have to have a spirit of competing with your brother. It just gotta be there. But I don't want to go off into a tangent, Israel. It is neither here nor there, because, you know, who the hell am I? You know, I'm just little old Zabak. But I guess my little 2 cents don't mean nothing to a lot of people. Whatever. But let's get some work done, Israel. Shut the hell up and get some work done. All right. And I digress. I don't want to go off into a tangent. But that's an update, H.O.I announcement update. Get at me if y'all need y'all menorahs. Y'all got 2 weeks. I'm shipping every day up until Hanukkah, even during Hanukkah. I'll still be shipping out. You may get them a little late. You might get yours on the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th day. But at least you have it. All right. And y'all got the dates. Y'all know what to do. Any questions, inbox me here on Kanai Zabak, or email me at houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. houseofisraelnyc@gmail.com. Love all of Israel. It's not personal. It's the spiritual business of the Most High. Love all my nation. Let's get this work done. Let's get this spiritual money. Let's get this kingdom. And let's teach till Yahweh Shah crack that sky open, man. Let's teach till Yahweh Shah crack that sky open and get us up out of here. All right, so with that, I'm going to sign off. Death and destruction and Esau and the nations. Powers, peace, safety, in the kingdom of heaven. All right, I am the Bar Marie. Power, peace, safety, in the kingdom of heaven to the 12 tribes of Israel forever and ever. Amen. Call me Ashala. We still got next. Hallelujah. Happy Hanukkah, Israel 2020. Starting December 8th at even. Get your menorahs while I still got them. Get them while they still in stock. All right. And, you know, I get them out to y'all as soon as possible so y'all can set y'all nice menorah up on y'all mantle. Burn y'all menorah for y'all feast of dedication. All right. Also, the brothers and sisters that need ram's horns, I'll put a picture of some advertising of ram's horns. I got new ones too. So you know, that's that. All right. So Kwame Ashala, we still got next. All praises to Yahweh Bashim Mashiach Yahushai forever and ever. Amen. Priest Sabak, H.O.I to the chariots fly. All the camps in Yahweh Yahushai forever and ever. Amen. Bring it out. H.O.I pull up, boys. We still got next. Hallelujah. Happy Hanukkah 2020. Let everybody have a beautiful and blessed feast. Love you, Israel. Israel, the recent things that the Most High have allowed to happen, take it as a learning lesson, repent, and do better. When you know better, you do better. All right? So, Kwame Sha'ala, we still got next. Hallelujah. All praise to Yahweh and Yahweh Shai forever and ever. Amen. Happy Hanukkah 2020. Shalom.